I don't need this right now. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Joan and I brought you man candy. Yes, you requested it and I brought it. And also I tried to wear my suit for you guys. Do you see it? City official in the building. So they're gonna introduce themselves, starting with Boaz.
I'm Boaz, Jose. Anything else that I should say?
Yeah, add something.
Like
For oomph. That's it? You're just
like
Boaz
my age?
was there?
My age.
That's lame. Let's go here.
Well, I'm Aming Mapejong. I'm here for the melanin representation.
Yes.
You're both represent. We all have melanin. First of all, y'all are haters. Haters! So anyway, you guys wanted to see some men because I brought you girls and the girls were like, and us, even us, we want to thirst. So yeah, enjoy thirsting. From the comfort of your homes. I think that's why you watch me. Yeah. So I wanted to ask these guys some questions because I get a lot of questions about modeling in regards to the male species and seeing as to how I am not of the male species. I just answer them as best as I can and I feel like maybe it's not sufficient. So now I brought you people who are in the industry and are also men, as you can see, so that they can answer some questions for you. So I have some of my own and you guys sent me some, which some of them are weird, but we're going to address everything because on this channel we encompass everything. Question number 1, are you freelance or are you signed?
I'm freelance.
I'm freelance, definitely.
I'm freelance.
Yeah.
Will I ever have a signed model on here?
I was signed
going
once
on.
before in
You
life.
were signed?
Yes, I
Tell
was
us
signed.
about the signage.
It was a really short experience, by the way. I was signed by
Short.
an agency, and you know how these things go. You have to pay some money to get signed with the hopes of getting jobs, so they say.
Yeah.
Never happened.
Didn't happen, so you just lost your mind.
Every job I actually got was because of my own effort, so I just decided to be freelance because
Why were you freelance?
We were once signed.
Oh yeah, we were signed. But did we even sign anything? We were like signed by
signed
verbally.
verbally and paying cash. Did you pay? I paid.
Yes.
that is being
I
signed.
paid a huge amount of money.
And do you feel like you made it back?
Yes, I think.
Yeah?
I think.
But now you like that you're freelance.
From that agency.
Yes, from the agency, I think.
But that time
Alright.
that agency was popping.
Yeah, it
we were
was
doing all the
popping.
jobs.
It was, yeah, we're getting.
Are you full time? Is it of you full time or
No,
you're
not
doing
full-time.
other things?
I'm doing other things.
I'd actually like to see a male model in Kenya making money full time.
We're going to address that.
Yeah,
That's
like living off
of
full time
just
modeling.
modeling.
Yeah.
okay. So what do you do on the side? Is it legal? Can we talk about it on camera?
Yeah, it's legal.
Uh-huh.
Or
Tell
do you
us.
want to dial 911?
How's 999? Does it work? Has anyone, if you've called the cops on 999 and they came through, comment down below and tell us that they came and they didn't ask you for gas.
What I'm doing is legal.
Yes.
I'm in
What
the
is it?
fashion industry.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we tailor like what she has on, what I have on. Yes.
And soon to be what he'll have on.
Yes.
What do you do on the side?
Well, I'm a production student on the side, and I'm also an artist.
Film production?
Yes, film production.
Wow.
Yeah, and I do acrylic art on garments, wall
A deep
murals.
guy.
Yeah.
A deep guy. Like it. Next question. Do you make as much money as female models, would you say? Or are you just like our props?
Props.
Wow, we're just going to go into
Yeah.
it. So we're props.
Props. We are props.
Do you want to expound?
Who's
For-
richer
for-
between you and I?
Okay, I see your point. But that's not the point. When we do the same job, are we not paid the same? Is it that there's not enough jobs for male models? Or is it that even when we do the job, I'll be paid more than you?
I think for the jobs that are available right now in Kenya, for models are like ushering and when
Those my hostessing.
yes, hostessing and that. So most people want to see female models.
I see.
Yes, unlike male models.
I sort of second what Boaz is saying, because like mainly modeling is about aesthetics, you know, and before men, women bring that on the table a lot. So I think that's probably why most females get jobs over men. But when it comes to pay though, I really don't see how that justifies being paid more. Like, if you're doing more jobs, fine, you can get paid more, but
on the same job.
Yeah, but on the same job, being paid on different clauses is, I don't think it sits well. But, well, if you're better than whoever they think it is, then fine.
But not on the basis of you're a male model.
No. I don't think that's appropriate. Yeah.
Because even like when you watch the Tyra show, most of these just reality TV shows for models. Most of the time it's like female models are doing the shoot. Then they bring like 2 male models as props. Yes. So like you lean into them. Most of the time their faces are away from the shot. So it's like you're there, but are you there?
Yeah. So I think
do you feel like you're being used, you're being sexualized and used like meat?
Not really, but I think it also boils down to the society, sort of. Modeling was sort of brought onto the light because of women. Like women used to do it more. Rather. Like so, men.
So it's like you're playing catch up.
Yeah. So men, it was sort of a little space for men to work with. It's catching up, but not with everyone. So most brands will always have women on the upper hand, than men as a, to try and create balance.
Like most of the runways I do, there'll be like 20 models, 5 male, 15 female. So
female.
why that discrepancy? I see what you're saying. What's the most lucrative type of modeling for male models? Where is the money? Like if I'm just coming into this for money, what should I be? Should I be a pageant king? Should I high fashion modeling? I call them city boys now.
I think commercial modeling pays, where you get to do the TVC, the casting, and billboards. Yeah, I think that's where
is
the
there
money
enough
is.
work? Or now you need to be signed mostly for that?
Mostly.
You need a connect.
You need a connect.
That's what you want to do. Yeah. What would you say?
But I think that is where the money is, because like if you check, I don't think there's enough money on runway or for men, because the jobs are not enough. Like even for men's clothes, like Jose, do men's clothes, like are they marketed like often? No. Like men don't really are not into that a lot. So I think that's mainly for women. Yeah, commercial modeling is probably a better platform for guys who are trying to get into modeling that really pays. Yeah.
Do you have an agency in mind that you would tell a newbie, go join this agency if you want to be a commercial model?
No.
Commercial model?
No.
Yes, no?
That I can think of right off the top of my head, no.
No. Wow, it seems bleak out here. I'm
He was like about to say
something and then
agency, then
No, I thought about it, like I'll be accountable for saying this.
Yeah, so. They'll be like, I signed with the agency you said and nothing happened. I see.
No.
Well, okay, we asked that already. Exploitation. Go. Just go. I'm not asking you.
First of all, I was one side, I paid for it. Quite a lot of money then, and I never got anything out of it. You know? And I think that was exploitation to some extent.
It was and is.
It is. So
because sometimes I feel like they know there's no work, but they're just like, oh, come me forth. And
even after there's a job I got, and I had to follow up the payment myself and all the details.
And you already had a manager. What's the point?
I had a manager. I had an agency, but I still had to do everything myself. So.
And they're getting a cut.
Yeah, they got a cut. Of course, they got a cut.
Trash, whoever you are.
But yeah, it's all good. We moved past that. Yeah, we're bigger and better.
Then I think exploitation. There are so many of us at the moment. So many models, female and male.
You go to Instagram, buy a model for bookings, DM.
Yeah, so it gets to where someone wants to work with someone who will bargain cheaper. Yes.
So you quote your price and then someone undercuts you and then you don't get the job.
You don't get the job. Then they end up using someone who's
But
that is the problem we have. There's no standardization.
Yeah,
even amongst us models, there's no standardization. Because they want to pay me a certain amount and I'll feel it's too little, and probably he'll want to accept it, you know, and that is where the problem is. There's no standardization, you know. So people will always feel like they have a better deal somewhere, or rather a cheaper deal, or even for free, you know. Yeah.
I've done a show where we set our bar. They asked us how much, and we said, and there was even a contract involved, and they said sour. So we went to do the rehearsal, and then at rehearsal they decided they're not paying us what we decided, and they cut it by like 40%. And it's like, roll up, what's going on here? So we talked and we were like, yes, models, we're not doing this job, we're leaving. And then I picked my bag and left alone. So yeah, everyone else stayed and took, and I was like, but we had this. So how are we going to standardize it? How do we make it like this is the rate, no matter what? If we are shooting this number of looks or we are doing this, this is how much we're being paid, and we are not taking any less. What are we going to do? Union. Man.
There's no such act in the constitution, so I don't think there's something
unless they
that
reform. Actors have something. They call it what? Actors Guild. Actors.co.ke. Where they came together and formed a union, and now they can't take less than this. All of them say no. So do models have that union?
Models don't.
Some want to be just seen for clouds on Instagram. I'm working for free.
Actually, some people think that is what is a model, you know, just being seen, you know, probably getting likes on Instagram, you know.
We need to talk about this later on Instagram. We need to talk about the likes.
Instagram should get rid of those likes, though, I think.
I know, because like there's people who have so much clout on Instagram. Like they breathe and it's just, there's models who have so much clout. But they're not booking jobs. Like I'm at jobs and I'm not seeing them, and I'm like, where are you working? What's that about? Is it that the image people hold of people is so important to them that I would rather get these likes and people think I'm working when I'm actually struggling? What is that about? Do you know?
I'm not sure, but I can blame it on the industry. You notice there's some point that they only wanted to work with people who are sort of famous.
Yes.
With
a
follower base, So if you have like a few 100,000 followers, you get booked for jobs over like a model who actually deserves the job, you know.
What's that about the influencer marketing where brands would rather take influencers as opposed to models who would actually model the clothes?
My take is that for businesses, they usually look at numbers.
Okay.
They want to reach
wider
big
audience.
number and a wider
probably
audience.
A marketing strategy.
They usually go for, I think that's the reason as to why they go for the socialites and people with hundreds of thousands of followers, considering that once if they are supposed to advertise their product, it will reach to a wider audience. Yes, unlike someone who has a few hundred followers.
But do they look at engagement? Since you're in business, you can tell us. Because sometimes these socialites have all these followers. So many people will see, but no one will actually go and buy. No one is commenting.
Yeah, like I wanted to ask that, like, boss, does it necessarily mean that bigger, reach out does it mean more sales?
That's the assumption.
Yeah, that's the assumption.
Okay.
But is it
like, let's say for instance, say a celebrity has 1 million followers. You expect that maybe if not half the number will get to see that, and plus if you're trying to make your brand reach out there, you'll also need followers. So if someone sees a celebrity in that, then he or she will think that it's authentic. Then they'll come to your page and follow or check out what you have in store.
Okay. Yeah. So let's deviate. Would your brand, let's say now Cityficial, consider working with a micro-influencer who has less followers but maybe better engagement than
we've worked with, we've worked with models.
So there's work for you. If you are scared of all these modeling things, you can still be in the fashion industry by being an influencer marketer person. Do not despair. Gosh. Okay. So is there anything else, parting shot? First, before you leave, I always ask people, what is your weirdest habit?
Wow. Biting my nails.
Yeah?
Yes.
You still bite your nails?
I still bite my nails.
That's adorable. What?
Yeah,
when you're nervous or just biting them, they taste
when
like
I'm nervous.
Chicken. Oh.
Yeah, when I think I'm nervous. I still bite my nails.
I know all your weird habits, so you better say them.
I have several. But,
tell us
I suffer from acute OCD. So I arrange tea bags. You know that. So it's a quite weird habit.
Like
I buy assorted tea, different, but I all arrange them in one place, in a row, in color form, and I've sent you pictures of that, and yeah.
What's the fun in that?
Oh.
It's a weird habit, leave him alone. Also, he has OCD, so the arrangement. I like tea, so I'm not mad at the pictures, guys.
Yeah.
See, my family is weird, in case you hadn't noticed already. We're related. So now, there's questions from the Instagrams. Are you guys ready?
Let's go.
How y'all get to drip like that? Eish, they know you're good looking. How do you look so good? Tell us.
6 glasses of water a day.
Hey! Do you know I've been trying to do that, but anyway. I'm somewhere, I'm like...
Try,
that.
make it 8.
8!
Instead of 6.
The weird thing is,
Just
if you tell me to take 8 shots of whiskey, I'll be like, yes. But the water...
Even in short form, water.
I'll do it. I think it's the excitement. I'm like, chug it.
Mind your business. Every day, all day.
Just mind your business. We've told you so many times. Drink water and mind your business. Look at, I love it. I love it. How tall is your cousin? Guys, he my nephew. It's just because he's very disrespectful that you guys think we are cousins. He's my nephew. How tall are you?
I'm 6'4".
Did you hear that, girl? How y'all, I think she means tall, should you be to be a successful male model? I get this question a lot. What's the cutoff height for male models?
It depends with the person who wants to work with the model, because sometimes they have the minimum heights that they want to work with. Sometimes it's
What's
6.
the most general? 6.
6, yes, 6.
You've
That's
never
the
even
most.
been, you're always like, okay, I'm just gonna walk in now. That's not an issue for you. Must be nice, guys. Must be nice. Which agencies are good for male models? Like the wrong people to ask, but you hate agencies.
No comments.
No comments?
reserved.
Comments? No?
Freelance.
Freelance?
Yeah.
But if you could sign internationally, do you know where you'd go? Because I've seen a lot of
20
local
model
models.
management.
I've seen a lot of good things about 20.
Pinache are good.
And male models are lucky because, like, your cut-off age. Me now, they look at me and they're like, what is this fossil still doing in the industry? You guys can model until like your mid-30s. Must be so nice. How best to book male gigs? That's like a loaded question. I feel like we have to unpack it.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
But like, if you give 3 tips on booking gigs.
As a model, there's this phase that you'll always be going for auditions. Like,
Yeah.
Then you form your networks from there, and then like gigs will just pop up. The ones you want to try out and sign up for, they'll always be there. But there's that phase that you have to go out there and really mark and go for auditions. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, in the beginning you have to, until now people know who you are.
Yeah.
And I think also stay ready, because sometimes modeling gigs, someone will drop out, they'll be like, can you make it to this place in an hour?
In 10, sometimes in 10.
Yeah, so make sure you look good,
Yeah.
good with a T, good period, look good all the time, so that if you're called, it's not like I haven't groomed my hair, so I look how, I'm hella hanging.
He said it all.
What he said?
Yeah.
Okay. Then someone just replied, laughing faces, so I don't know what I should ask with that.
Laugh back.
That's for you, Akash. How do they deal with relationships and dating, ensuring your bae isn't jealous of all the girls who are drooling at you? This could make or break relationships. I can't wait for this question to be answered. First of all, are you in relationships? Before we even answer this question.
Kwanza, vijana. Tuache maneno ya mapenzi kwanza.
Tuache.
Maneno ya mapenzi.
Fanya biashara, alright?
You didn't say no, so I'd slide in his DM. Ladies, I'm hooking you up. I think this is just the best YouTube channel. Where do I just man candy? Are you in a relationship?
I'm
Answer
seeing
wise.
someone.
He's seeing someone.
I'm seeing someone.
Are you monogamous? Could we add you another someone? Oh, okay, sawa. Now, since you're in one and you have admitted it, how do you deal with? Is she comfortable, like, with you just being with girls? You know, most of the time we're backstage naked in front of each other. There's always a cute girl DMing you, pictures you upload. How do you deal with it? All the drool work. And you have a lot of Instagram followers. I shall link his Instagram.
Stay true to your partner.
Deep. Find your mature man who, you know, like a black king who's staying true to you.
Yes.
Do you have nothing to say about that?
No, like I probably think with whoever you're with, they should understand like what you do. So it shouldn't be a fuss about people liking what you do, you know? Yeah, it could be out of innocent, admiration. So unless there's really red flags, but unless you reach that point, I really see no point. Yeah, so it's just know who you're dealing with, and they should be mature enough to understand what you're doing. It's just that simple, I think.
This amateur girl. I feel like you guys are so mature, like you're maturing like fine wine. I love this. What makes you stand out as a male model in the industry? Last question.
Should I go first? Be authentic.
Okay.
Yeah, be authentic. Make sure that what you do, it's something that someone can admire, get you jobs, and I think it's just that.
Who is? I feel like you're like throwing a little shit. Who is inauthentic in this industry? There's someone who's not authentic.
No.
How would you define it? Right? You know. These are inside model jokes. If you join the industry, you will get to know also. But like, how would you define not being authentic or true to yourself?
I think, for one, because I think what most people usually check out for is what you post on your timelines and So just make sure that what you do is something that someone can admire. And
it's as real as possible.
And it's as real as possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Plus, make sure you do nice photo shoots.
I feel like sometimes people just post trash, and I'm like, "What is this?" I would not hire you from this. You don't have to post everything. Imagine some pictures can stay in your gallery. It's okay. Like just post your best work.
Yeah, best work.
It being said that we lack some sort of standards in our industry.
Shade.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it's
drips, cuttings.
Me included. Like,
yes.
I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah.
But you really, I really don't look at trying to be, unique or stand out. Being a model just entails, working with your client. Be open to what your client wants you to represent. So. That is what you should be looking at. Be open-minded if you are ready to do it. Yeah. So that is what makes you stand out when you are workable. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think it's a wrap, guys. Wait. Would you guys model in underwear?
I've done that before.
Oh, you have? In
yes.
Coast? Or that? No, that was the banner one. That was a different one. Here.
In Nairobi, don't remember. East Africa
Fashion Week.
2016.
Go to shows and see them in underwear.
Yes.
You? Would you? Do you think you would?
Yeah.
Because I feel like female models are more like sexualized.
Gig when I was doing swimwear underwear.
Oh yes, but like underwear, like those cowboy
or like
samosa upside down.
Like
briefs.
briefs.
Yeah, that's what you call them.
Hell yeah! Actually, I'm releasing a line of briefs
and
boxes soon. So.
Oh, that's nice.
Hey, can I
I haven't done
do
briefs.
something with you?
Yeah.
You haven't done briefs?
I haven't done briefs.
Okay. Yeah. Wow, briefs and boxers by a Kenyan.
Yeah, brief boxes and socks.
Ish.
Yeah.
Have you heard? Come here. We are the plug. We got you. Like from good looks to a fine man to put on your arm to sales. As in, ready in the move. Thank you for tuning in, guys. So, if you want me to bring some other hotties to the podium, comment down below. Like, share, subscribe, become a male model. I know they said it's kind of difficult, but if you want something and you're passionate about it, I think it's worth it in the end. They wouldn't still be modeling if it was that bad. So yeah, it's good. I will link their Instagrams in case you want to follow for Thirst Traps. Thirst Trap Monday, Tuesday. It's what? MCM. Aki, I'm old. What? MCM, yes. They will be your men crush. So Goodbye, guys. Say bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
That's so awkward. I love it. Bye.